Hey there, Lamplighters. It's David here with the Morning Lamp, and this is day number 123 of this 365-day deep dive into the Bible, where I'm trying to read the whole thing in a year and post about it online every day. I call this Transformational Journey Lamp Life 365. And today I read chapters 17 through 20 of the second book of Chronicles. And one of the parts that stood out to me in this part of the Bible was the part about the prophets. So let's talk a little bit through what's going on here. We see the king of Judah, Jehoshaphat, and Jehoshaphat is teaming up with the king of Israel, Ahab. They are deciding to go in together to start a war. And they meet and they're sitting there talking, and they want to have all of the prophets come and tell them if they should or they should not go to war together against a common enemy. And all of the prophets of Ahab come and they all say, yes, you should. God will bless this. You will win. This will be good. Okay. So when they're deciding to go, though, they get one last prophet. And this prophet's name is Micaiah or Mackay. And this prophet comes, and the king already knows that this prophet does not normally predict good things when it comes to the king's fortune. So he comes and he says to the king, if you go and fight against this common enemy, you will win. And the king's pretty happy. But then he continues and says, if you go and fight against him, though, you, the king, will die. And he doesn't like to hear that, so he takes him and he locks him up in a prison. But not before. He says, hey, how come what you're saying is different than what all the other prophets are saying? And he tells the king that the other prophets were speaking to a false or a lying spirit. Ooh, doesn't sound good. And that lying spirit is trying to convince him to go to battle so that he'll die. Wow, pretty intense. So then what do you think happens? He goes to battle. He goes out of his way to dress in plain clothes. And at first it kind of works. They initially think he's the king. They go after him a little bit, but then they realize, no, it's not the king. He's in plain clothes. But one of the archers shoot him and he dies. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go read the next 4 chapters. Go out there and light the lamp.